All right, welcome back to my channel. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on your time zone. How are we all doing today? I just want to go through this post quickly with you. Just give me your time. Let's do it together. African World Media TV, all right, have actually made this post about how there's, how the Nigerian government it has been sued to African courts of justice, I believe. And you may wonder why. It's simply because of the insecurity and disappearance of people in Nigeria today. So let's quickly go through that. And the person that made this possible is Dr. David Matanga. I think David Matanga. Many of you know him. He was the guy that interviewed PM last time, and Mazam Khan, of course. After the disappearance of Mazam Khan, he interviewed PM, and US was not happy with it. They interjected, and don't interjected, they stopped him though. And I don't know what they told him, but be it as it may, the man stopped stopped communication with PM publicly. Maybe they were communicating secretly or privately, but publicly they stopped communicating, and that is what US wanted. Not that it's not as if they themselves also have something to do with the man, but nothing. Although the man is somebody he hate injustice so much. I have his picture on the thumbnail of this video, so if you don't know him, you can see the man there. I believe that every other person there is familiar to you, but the man himself is the one on suit. David Masanga is somebody that love African people so much. I don't know, to my best of knowledge, I don't know about you. Maybe you have a different opinion about him, but that's not why we're here. We are here to go through this post though. So let's start. Nigerian, you can see here you have Nigerian flag all over, we're littered everywhere on this first paragraph because the message is about Nigeria. So they said the former immediate release. Sorry, for immediate release, okay? And that is what they said here. I think because of Masan Americano and other people being detained for no reason because they are from Igbo or South or from the southern part, as case may be. So date on 28th of May 2025, a few days ago, from Dr. David Nakroch Masanga, Chairman Pan-African Forum Limited and Associates, London, United Kingdom. Nigerian dragged to African courts on human and people's rights over widespread insecurity and state violence. On 28th of May 2025, I, Dr. David Nakroch Matanga, act through Pan-African Forum Limited and Associates based in London, United Kingdom, officially initiate legal action to hold the Federal Republic of Nigeria accountable before the African Court on Human and People's Rights, ACHRPR, in Bajo, the Gambian. So this is a move that they made. But before we go further, please, I want you to like the video and subscribe to the channel if you are new. Be a part of the family. Try your best and put your comment. Let us know what you think about it. Is it the right thing to do? What do you have to say about the move that David and this group made to question Nigerian for once? And let's continue. This bold step, he says, come after consistent failure by Nigerian government to uphold the core principles of the African Union Charter, of which it is a signatory to. Of course, they are. They always have that signatory, to everything. When you talk about people's self-determination, they are signatory to that. You talk about the way you can extradite their citizens, or any country to extradite their citizens from another country. They are signatory to the rules, but they always have a way of manipulating things and query. The Nigerian government is like a child that always receive advice from the parent. You receive advice from your parents constantly, but each time you go out there, each time the child go out there, the child will commit another crime, as if he don't even know what the advice or the opinion of his parents has been. They will always have a way of doing that thing the way they want it, without minding the consequences or anything. They don't care, which is very, very wrong. Anyway, Nigeria, as a member state of African Union, is bound by the obligation under the African Charter on Human and People's Rights, including the protection of its citizens from arbitrary violence, enforced disappearances, unlawful detention, and extrajudicial buying. The charter, this is what they said here, and the charges is here. Let's go. He said the charges. Now let's go through the second paragraph here. He said the feelings submitted in both soft and hardware's copy to African court and served to Nigerian government details a pattern of a egregious human right abuses carried out by the Nigerian Army and Nigerian Army and various state security agencies across the country, including Southeast, South Nigerian Red unlawful arrest, unlawful arrest, targeted buyings of civilians and pro-democracy activities. Northern and Northern and Northwest region, rampant insecurity and banditry met with the with indiscriminate military responses affecting civilians. Middle Belt State, chronic insecurity, religious violence and displacement exacerbated by security failure. Now the other one, they said a moral and legal question to African Union. Okay, let's go through this one. Remember, this is just to remind the African Union. I don't think they're gonna stop Nigeria. No, if many of us don't even know that Nigeria is part and parcel of Security Council in African Union, like the member of Security Council. Many of us don't know that, and look at what the Security Council, one of the members, is doing. In fact, the chairman of them, if I'm not mistaken, because Nigerian always act as the part of in Africa. But that could be the reason why Africa is not going anywhere, because you cannot give what you don't have. Then the moral and legal question to the African Union that says, how can Nigeria remain a member of the African Union Peace and Security Council while it consistently failed to protect its own citizens? This question must be answered urgently by the African Union leadership. It is an indictment of the Union credibility if such gross abuses are ignored within one of its most populous and strategic member states. Okay, international notification. I have also formally served the European Union countries and other diplomatic missions detailing with the dealing with rough in regime in Abuja, alerting them to the deteriorating human rights situation and the silence of dissent through the leader forces. Conclusion here says Nigeria must be held accountable not just as a sovereign nation but as a regional power whose impunity destabilizes West Africa and the African continent at large. This fear is a demand for justice, dignity, and consistent and contentious responsibility. The African Charter must not act. That is what they have, and you can see the contact of the people that actually filed this case and everything about it. So the issue is not about filing case. Filing case is good, but my own concern is what will be the reaction of African Union. Remember, we were told that UN told them to release Mazamulakan. Then what stopped? What stopped them from raising massive money? Remember, there was a time it was reported that UN have given them time to do this, but why did they stop? This to tell you that the hands are holding Masogana and the insecurity and everything is not about Abuja like Asok per se. This is a combination of both those who created Nigeria. And remember how Nigeria was formed? From British people from having their company in Nigeria called Royal Company. And this royal community has to do with the Queen of England and the royal family and all that. Then from the royal family to having a royal company, and all that before them the metaphors from that to somehow a country and start building things and start taking over and everything. These are things we need to always focus on, because to me, I don't think they will do anything here, not at all. The only thing that condition the man of listen, I'm not here to. We don't promote violence. We don't support any claim of anybody. We don't entertain any crime. Like what we do here is just to a kind of creating to create a alarm for you to be aware of what may end up buying you, what may kill you, so that you can protect your life, so that you can live and let live, so that you can have distance yourself from crimes. So because you may be committing crime without knowing that you are committing crime. But the channel is not here for. We are not here to tell you, oh, go and kill people. No, or you have to kill somebody. No, we are not doing that here, please. So, but this issue of you're seeing somebody pointing a gun at you and buying your people and bragging about it, you have to defend yourself. You have to look for a way to make sure that those who want to take your life will not succeed. So I don't think there's any problem on that. This post you can also go and read it from their X handle because CS actually shared it, and I felt that it's worth sharing because many of us think that oh, you guys don't say why don't you go through African Union to do. Do you know how many 5Ks I guess Nigeria that's in this union? Do you know how many they are not one, not two, not three, but they end up not doing anything. Just like the one that UN told, the mandate they gave to Nigeria to reduce Mazamukano. Did you see anything that come out from that? That's why it's not because those who actually who pilot the affairs of UN are the one holding you hostage in Africa. So think about it and free yourself. God bless you, my people. And please, like I said, like if I want to hear from you on comment section, what do you think about it? From then I come, if you bring your insult and all that, ask those that have done that tried it yesterday, the reply they receive. Once you do that, I will reply the way you're not gonna like it. So just comment and be logical in your comment. Don't commit nuisance. There's no need for you to do that. We are not fighting anybody. We're actually in this mess together. So we need to get ourselves out of this hole and be yourself. God bless you, my people, and see you again. Bye bye for now.